Oh, yeah. And like, bum, 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 bum. Oh, my God. You know that feeling where you go...
Just about to come.
Just about to come.
Face go, yeah.
No.
Oh, it's nice and cool in here.
Wait, is the fridge leaving it yet?
Did you leave the fridge open?
The fridge open?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'll go and check.
Is that the fridge?
No, it'd be some lorry reversing.
No. Surely I've not. It's not. So how is everybody? We're late.
I love your beef you've got with the fridge.
I hate that fridge.
When the fridge is open, it's either like... In this studio, the fridge, it's like a beep. It's like a lorry's reversing in the studio.
No, I've actually turned...
And Scott does not know how to work it.
Have you?
Yeah.
I might do that. Yeah, but then that's the whole point of it, though, isn't it?
No, because the world's gone mad, and I've got an app on my phone that tells me that the kids have opened the fridge. And if they haven't shut it...
You know about it.
I know about it. Yeah, I can take these off now I'm indoors.
Are we... Oh, we're already...
Oh, I don't know. You might get recognised.
We
Hey,
are.
YouTubers.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello. I don't think
Leave
I'm...
them on.
Oh, yeah, there we are.
Leave them on just in case you get
So it's
recognised.
been, what, a while?
It's been ages.
Well, because we done the two, didn't we?
Isn't
So
that supposed to be
my wife, you know, the Kerry one,
Yeah.
she has told me that she hasn't told me what the word is because
Yeah.
she'd be sacked, wouldn't she? But she said to me this morning, it's definitely a fun word, and she picked it. She said Kerry picked the next two,
Okay.
E and F, and she said we will never ever guess. That's what she said. That was her
really?
clue. She said
Erections and fanny.
No. I thought like erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
And maybe like fanny or farts or
Flange.
Yeah, but
Flange
you
is
got to
such
think
a good word.
but they're not going to go for words like that, are they? Because they're
mature.
mature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
we
I
would
will
go.
tell you. I'll tell you what the.
You know the word, don't
Yeah,
you?
obviously. So Karen, Chris's wife, sent me the word, and my reply back to her was, "Oh my word, this is going to be fun."
Oh, okay,
Wow,
that's
okay.
good.
To which she said, "It should definitely provide the light they were after to follow the shade."
Okay.
Because
okay.
all he used to have done since his moan about, I thought it was light and shade. Where's the light? It's
The
two
video,
shades.
the video that you put up, Joe. I don't know when, a couple of days ago, where I
Start
go
of the podcast.
where I go, what?
Yeah.
Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's the highest I think I've
That
ever.
was a really
What?
good. That was really good. Okay, well, we haven't got ages because we've all got other things to be doing. Like
I'm going to a fete.
You're going to a school fete, and I've got a
I'm
radio
going
show
to a
to do.
concert.
So have I actually.
You're going to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I'm going to see Justin Timberlake. To work it, though. I'm not going to,
Yeah, you're one of the dancers.
yeah.
Can't wait.
I've got my fishnets with me in my bag, so I'll be doing all sorts of
So normal Friday night then.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I am going to work it, but...
He's in the background going, it's like my mirror.
Back at me.
You're the backing dancer, Joe.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Or
All
you're
right.
the guy that goes, oh, oh.
Oh!
Okay, we are rolling for the... We're leaving the door open. I quite like the door open. It's
Too hot tonight.
Yeah,
isn't
it works. It works.
Actually, you look like you've got hair when the door's open.
I have got hair.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
when
but
the
when we
door's
shut the
shut,
door,
you look bald.
I pay good money for my hair.
So, well, yeah.
Does it... What, it changes it?
Yeah.
No, you're still hairing.
Where you look back at some of the videos on our Instagram, and you have to really look closely to see where the hair...
It looks better with the
Is-
door open anyway, and the aircon comes through.
That's
Yeah,
a
we're
nice
we're
quote
having
as well,
aircon.
that.
That
You know,
works.
it's a good radio quote, that, on the door behind you.
Okay.
I just know somebody who knows which songs not to talk over.
Ultimately, I just want somebody who knows which songs not to talk over.
None of them. You should
None of
talk
them.
over none of them.
Don't talk over the songs. Okay, here we go. Rolling on the 80s of Men, episode E, season 4. We should have one of them.
Yeah.
We should go.
Yeah, why haven't we got one?
We probably don't need one.
We should get an 8 Men clapper, yeah, that'd be good.
There you go.
Welcome to the A to Z of Men, episode E, season 4. Hopefully, we're on a lighter note today.
I know we are.
Yeah, because we've been told that today is definitely lighter.
I know we are. My wife has told me that the light that we was looking for
Yeah.
is today.
Is today.
Letter
'cause
E.
the last 2 episodes, going to level with you, quite emotionally drained. And bearing in mind, if you remember from us doing it, we did those episodes in the same day.
And Kerry said to me the other day, because I got home from doing, what was it?
D and
C and D.
Children and Death.
Yeah. And I went, wow. I said, I'm like drained. And she went, we wouldn't have done that to you had we known you
Karen
was doing
said the
them,
same thing. She said, you did C today, didn't you? And I went, you did C and D.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God, I'm surprised you're not in a dark room.
No,
I was like, I was earlier.
Yeah, no, I was like, I left here in quite like a pickle.
Yeah, it was. Death wasn't as negative because it was almost
Children
was hard.
Yeah, it was.
Children was hard, and obviously I've been through stuff with Karen that I've shared with you and I've shared with other people, but to talk about it publicly is not that easy to do because it's quite a personal thing. But yeah, if you want to see those episodes, they're available wherever you get this podcast from, and of course on YouTube as well. Joe was telling me that there's quite a lot of engagement in the YouTube, isn't there, Joe?
Yeah, hello to our YouTube audience that are coming in and finding us through YouTube.
Thank you for being there.
It's like all of the shorts and the YouTube videos. I think last week was like 2,500.
Nice.
Which is all right.
Yeah, that's really good.
We're getting there.
Thank you.
So if you want to go onto YouTube or any of our socials, it's at A to Z of Men Pod.
It is.
And if you want to email, chrisandscott@gmail.com is where you'll find us. One last push for that survey thing. Link is in the bio.
Link's in the bio.
Because they spoke to Joe again. Welcome back, Joe. The producers at Acast spoke to you as our producer. What did they say?
That we're almost over the line.
And what is it for?
Well, we don't actually know per se. I think it's really just so that we can know who's listening.
So it's like some analytics and data that we can get hold of,
and probably so that they know who's listening as well, which is
our people need to talk their
helpful for
people.
us.
Exactly
we
that.
need to get it done.
And I think that they probably would look at it, and if they see loads of people replying to the survey, they would think, oh, this is a really engaged audience. We should give them loads of money for sponsorship.
That's what I think. It's a money thing.
And it's not. We don't do it for the money.
We don't do it for the money.
But I've noticed it as well.
The money would be
useful.
I'm doing it for
this
the money.
works, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm doing it for the money.
Yeah.
I don't even like you. I'm doing it for the money.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, I don't even care about the audience really.
Okay.
I just care about the cash, the old cashola.
So get them to fill that thing in. We don't have to hang out with each other as much.
No, and then, when you take your hand off the mic,
just go back to
the
the
blaggy bit.
Right, okay.
We just do it because we love it.
Want to just get you happy and us sad.
Did you have a good holiday, best friend?
Yeah, really good holiday. You remember I went? Oh, Tanya.
Yeah.
Not bad. Thank you for asking. Yeah, thank you.
Best friend.
So, one last push for that. If you can head over to, I don't know where you'd get the link.
It's in the bio.
And just click on the survey, fill it. Even if you've done it before, just do it on a different browser. I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah.
Or get your friends to do it, or your kids or something. Just get anyone you can
do it now.
Because we really need help with that. And that would be very useful. So the 8 Men, we had a lot of correspondence because...
You can't find the card, can you? Just keep on picking up the different...
I've seen the celebrity name game word. But I'm not thinking of ones in my head.
It's annoying me that you keep on picking up.
Do you want me to tell you who it is so you can keep it in your head as well for later?
Yes.
Elton John. Right.
Elton John.
Because I just saw it and I shouldn't have seen it. It should have been at the bottom of my stack. So we'll come to that later.
Elton John's a singer. That's Elton's song.
Dear Chris, Scott and producer Joe, I've got obviously ones for the bonus episode for Correspondence of the Week, but because we got so much love for the last episodes, I just wanted to read out a couple of the emails. So,
where is the love? It's here.
Dear Chris and Scott and producer Joe, I've listened to this podcast from the very beginning. It truly is one of my favourites. It brings me all the emotions. I love how real and raw you all are. Some topics, as a woman, have brought me so much knowledge on how to appreciate and approach things, especially with my dad. I just wanted to say to you, Chris, thank you. Thank you for sharing you and Karen's story of Bobby. I assure you it will bring comfort to many. I'm a mother to 3 children. I had a miscarriage, which is nothing in comparison to what you and Karen have been through. I mean, they're all pretty shit to go through. Yeah. And I was never brave enough to try again due to the anxiety of it. So the fact that you and Karen went through the worst thing possible and went on to have your boys makes you so unbelievably brave in my eyes. Oh, thank you. No parent should have to go through what you and Karen went through. And yeah, so the strength you possess is nothing short of inspirational. But is it straight? I mean, you don't have a choice, do you?
No, you don't.
Your human reaction is just to keep going on.
It is strength. I mean, I won't name the person, but I found out the other day about someone terrible. They lost their child to like a 6 or 7 year old to cancer, and I don't know how you put one foot in front of the other and carry on with your life, but you do. You have to. You've got to go on. You go on for them, and you go on for you, and you go on for everyone else.
I think it makes you stronger afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, Kelly Clarkson, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, because you've lived the experience, so then you become a little bit more toughened and hardened inside, I suppose. Keep up the good work, guys. If you could have episode E a little bit more piss jizz, that would be better, because then we can laugh again.
Is it actually say that?
Yeah, it says
Brilliant.
piss jizz, yeah. Nikki Swan, thank you very much for that, and we've been assured that episode E is slightly better. Well, not better, but lighter.
Lighter.
Yeah. Hello to the three of you. Well done, Chris. I'm being excited.
Why does Joe keep on getting so much?
I know,
love?
because we've mentioned it.
The three of us.
Chris and
Get
Scott
back in
says
your
it
box. Get back in your box, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well done, Chris, on being so open and bearing your soul on this week's episode. Reliving that traumatic time must have been so raw, but I think it will give hope to anyone currently going through a similar experience. So similar message to the previous one, and that's the idea, not just about Bobby, but the things you talked about Sue, things we've talked about in the past. The whole point of it is that somebody else might be going through the same thing, and then hear that other people go through the same things and go, okay, I'm not on my own anymore.
Yeah,
that is the whole point. Thank you for your candour, and I'm happy that you and Karen went on to have a happy and healthy family. On a lighter note, for the name game, you should have had Chris Brooks works with sheep. That's Chris Brooks. I don't understand that. Is a Brooks somebody that works with sheep?
Must be.
That's so my ancestors are probably shepherds.
No, but you're always with the sheep, aren't you?
Yeah, I love the sheep.
Yeah,
I love the sheep.
you love.
Oh, I've got a doll. I've got a doll because I love them so much.
Yeah, you love.
They'd blow one up.
Love the sheep.
Not blow one up. But
No, yeah. Thanks for confirming.
Apparently, Sheep Brooks. This is AI, so take it with a grain of salt. But this is the little AI summary when you Google Sheep Brooks. It refers to Dow's sheep, a species of wild sheep found in the Brooks Range of Alaska.
And I would have known
It's a stretch.
Yeah,
I should have known that.
It's a stretch.
Finally, one more. Your episode on children was very heartwarming. The struggle is real. Very sorry for your family's loss. Was told the pain never goes away but gets slightly easier as time goes on. That's true. Or you get number.
Yeah, or you just learn to live with it.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. 8 years ago, my husband and I, we also lost our little one while I was 3 months along. We never found out what it was, but the doctor told us it no longer had a heartbeat and we had to wait to deliver. Carrying the baby around for 5 days was the hardest thing ever. Yeah, and that's what we went. It's just crazy.
Doesn't bear thinking about.
It would have been our third and final baby, as in the USA, doctors only allow 3 C-sections, so was never able to give natural birth due to complications. So a year after, we did get our third and final baby, but sometimes I feel guilty that I'm happy with our third child because he shouldn't be here if the other baby had been born. I completely understand that.
It's a hard one, that, but...
We're happy with our little family, but around that time of year I get sad. I would probably forget the actual date if it hadn't have happened on a date that it shares with a major time in US history.
Independence Day.
That's today.
Yeah.
It's the 4th of July today.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Side note, Scott, teen girls can be hard.
What?
Mine is about to turn 15. Moody.
Oh.
Moody.
Yeah.
That being said, all children are different. Keep doing great on your shows. Always a pleasure to hear, and great to hear your accents from Mama's Miniatures in the USA of America and the United States.
Of America.
Of America. Because
We're international.
We're global.
We're international.
Yeah, we're not global. That's a radio company.
Top
We're
golf.
We're international.
We're worldwide, baby.
We're Mr. Worldwide.
We're worldwide.
We're Pitbull. We're Pitbull.
No, we're not. Actually, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
No,
that
don't
might
want
not,
to be.
That might not age well.
Don't want to be.
Yeah. So thank you very much for that. And I just wanted to say, for everyone that sent love and thoughts on that episode, I personally really appreciate it. Karen really appreciate it. I saw her reading through some of the comments as well. And yeah, it's good to talk.
I
it's
didn't
good
appreciate it because I like it to be a little bit more about me. I know.
Well, to say that, right, just on that note.
By the way,
on that note,
I am joking.
I thought, because Scott gets a lot of love on the podcast, and quite rightly so. Look at him; he's a beautiful man.
Thank you. So are you, Chris?
He was in a boy band and everything.
I'm
He's
in
got
a boy.
fans.
What do you mean? I'm in a
Well, you're
boy
in a
band.
band now, aren't you? Are you a boy band?
Well, of course we're a boy
Yeah,
band.
but still a boy band.
Yeah.
And he gets a lot of love on the show, and there's a lot of people that get in touch with the A to Z of Men who are 5 fans and just use us to transport their messages of, when are you coming to Argentina? on our socials, which is absolutely fine.
When you coming to Brazil?
You are more than welcome. So I said, that episode, yeah, because, probably I'll get a little bit of love myself now, won't I? The first message that came through
I know what
was,
you're going to say.
everybody needs a friend like Scott. Look how quickly he got up and hugged his mate. And I was like, I didn't even get a mention. I'm down as your mate.
You poured your heart out about
I cried my eyes out.
Out of the situation that's terrible.
Yeah.
And the first comment was, what a guy Scott is.
What a great mate Scott is. But yeah, so thank you anyway for all the love. And we're going to move on now to happier times.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we hope so, because we haven't seen the
Unless
word yet.
Gary's
Wouldn't it
lying
be
to
funny
me.
if this was a big elaborate buff?
Well, D was supposed to be light.
Yeah,
That's why we were both shocked when it said death.
That's why I turned into, what? What?
That clip of you is genius.
Imagine if it's like really bad.
We're going to find out, because the A to Z of Men, Season 4, Episode E is coming next. Okay, Joe, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Welcome back to the A to Z of Men, Episode E, Season 4, and we are anticipating what the word is going to be for the letter E. Producer Joe will arrive behind me, if you're watching on YouTube, through the door, straight out this closet behind me. See how I did that?
Yeah, really funny.
It's funny.
Really funny. Oh, Joe's out of the closet again. Hey.
Does it every week. He's not coming out now. Joe's shy,
Come on, Joe.
and there he is. How you doing, buddy?
Shouldn't we do, we do, for people that might not listen to Thursday's show.
Oh, the bonus episode.
Yeah, the bonus episode, which we call Correspondence of the Week.
Yeah, and it's got a jingle.
Yeah, Correspondence of the Week. And then you do it really flat.
Yeah.
Why don't we we should do something like here, where it's like...
So he gets an entrance music.
Yeah.
So you've just complained that he gets mentioned when people talk,
Listen,
people email us.
Give something back to the small guy.
Give
something back to the small guy.
you're saying he needs entrance music.
It's all about you.
No. Give something back to the small guy. Like,
We don't have entrance music.
I know, but hear me out.
Well,
Yeah, but think it could go like the word of the week or something like that.
Wow.
Wordle of the week.
We'll have a think about it. I'll have a chat with the producer.
Yeah,
Who'll
Can we
probably
do-
go along with it.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, can you give me maybe a week to rip off someone's
Yeah.
piano riff again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. So we got a word?
Yes.
Chuck it there.
Have we got correspondence for the word as well? Like, have we got like a sheet on
yeah,
that?
you've got after notes.
You're blocking my camera.
It's all right. It's on me anyway. Okay.
How do I not get one this week?
I think we run out of cards because there was
We are
so
saving
much.
the
There was so much correspondence that we ran out of A to the Men cards.
Oh, right, and you got because you can read.
And I can read,
Yeah.
so it made perfect sense to go with me. Okay, episode
Okay,
D. Do you want to read it together? I'll put it in the middle there.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited.
Episode E, for the A to the Men, Season 4. Today we're talking about
Sorry, what?
edging.
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 Let me look at it.
Edging.
Is it like rimming?
I hope so, because if it's edging as in the garden, that's going to be a really boring episode. Although I've got a really good gadget. You do the edging of the grass. It really
It
is
can't
good.
be. I don't think it's going to be.
Gardening.
Yeah,
By the
and
end
then
of this-
on YouTube, you're just going around your garden going, this is how you edge the garden.
Do you know what edging is, Joe?
Yeah, by the end of this
Is it?
episode, you're going to regret saying you've got a gadget for edging. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
It's rimming.
It's rimming, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your pictures episode, is all I'm saying.
Edging.
It's rimming.
I think it's rimming.
Yeah.
Shall I let? Do you want to have a little guess of? Is that your guess of what it is?
I'm going to say edging is.
Yeah, you go into detail.
I think it's where you. I'm going to say it's where you. Oh, this is.
Right, just say it.
Piss jizz, right? So jizzing around the edge of the vagina. I think.
What you think?
It's like a cream pie, but you're just doing the edges. But you're just doing the edges. That's what I think
your
it is.
guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Mate, I've bared my soul for the last 2 weeks. I'm just going to have fun today.
Right. I think edging could be like, like teasing, like putting the tip, putting the tip in,
Tipping, yeah.
putting the tip in and going, not yet, darling.
Yeah, I've never been able to
not
do
as-
that.
but not
I've
as
gone,
soon as-
not
not as
yet,
soon as-
darling. She's like, oh, and I go, okay. I just.
It's just piss just everywhere.
So, are you going
edge-
to tell us what it is, Joe?
I'm going to give you.
Edging,
carefully-
no, I think it's
Kenny
either,
was close.
prepared notes. by
it's
your
either
wives.
it's either licking,
Rimming.
rimming, yeah, or
I like my idea, cream pie, but just the edges.
I don't.
You might start
don't
a
like
fad.
cream pie thing.
No, I don't say I like it. I'd never done edging. Maybe I have. Maybe I didn't know. The fact that the girls know what it means and we don't would suggest we're not providing that
Right, okay,
service.
I am dying to know what edging is.
Okay. The magic button. I thought I said bottom.
Oh, hang on. Is it the bit in between? Is it the bit in between, like the gooch?
I don't know. For your information, edging won't cause semen to back up into your body. Edging isn't harmful, but it's possibly...
I know.
But it's possible that it could cause epididymal hypertension, commonly known as blue balls.
Right, I think this is what this is.
Oh,
right?
this is holding on.
Yeah, this is. So you're
Oh,
just
yes.
about to.
Yeah.
So you're just about to ejaculate.
Yeah.
Just about to ejaculate.
Vinegar strokes.
Yeah, and you get your finger and you put it between your scrotum.
Yes.
And your bum.
Yes.
And it's in the middle.
Yes.
And you press hard.
And it stops you from
coming.
Yes, I've heard of this now. I've never heard it called edging.
I'm just gonna say, it doesn't.
What? Have I got that wrong?
I mean, I love your in-depth details, Scott.
Well, I've done it.
I just wanted to let you carry on.
I've done it. I've tried it. It
so
does
you
work.
don't have to do that for it to be considered edging. Edging is just when you
Stop.
have a long session,
Yeah.
but you don't finish.
So how long is it safe to edge for? There isn't any limit on how long edging should last. It's up to you and your partner. You could do it for 15 minutes, an hour, maybe a few hours. Not our words, our wives' words.
What is going on? How can you go from crying about babies to
edging.
to talking about edging?
It's the age set of men. It depends on how many cycles of stimulation and rest you can handle. And also, for your information, there's nothing inherently harmful about not ejaculating for a long time. There are no known dangerous physical and psychological side effects.
Well, no, like...
What if it did build up, though? Because surely you just have a load of jizz there that's going on. Just a minute, here we go. No. Oh, for fuck's sake, where am I going to go now?
You know, like when you've been in a situation where, I don't know, your wife might be poorly, so she doesn't fancy it, or hot, or there might be...
Headache.
Or a medical thing where... Or you've had a blazing row, and they go, fuck you, blah, blah, and they go... not open for service.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, please.
Do you fancy just a cuddle instead?
Yeah, that sort of thing. And then, cuddle. Yeah, that sort of thing. I've had that where I'm like, you're gonna have to help me out.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to help me out because this is
I've got a problem here.
It's hurting.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
Yeah.
I'm like, and they walk past you and you're just there going, I need something's got to give. I've got to get out.
Yeah, but then that's not edging, is it? Because that's because you're horny and you want to come
full up.
But actually, to get to vinegar stroke stage and then stop.
Have you tried? Because I've spoke to you about this. I've told you to do it, haven't I?
Yeah.
Did you ever do it?
Yeah, the button.
Yeah,
it does work.
Push the button.
Yeah, no, it absolutely works. But it's...
I forgot. I haven't tried it for years.
Yeah, but don't bother anymore.
Yeah, but no, like if you want to carry on, press the button.
Yeah, I do you know what? Weirdly, I heard a radio show talking about this years ago, like really a long time ago, when it was when Talk Sport was Talk Radio or Talk UK, and there was a guy on the overnight show, and they talked about this for about an hour. And I remember being fascinated. I was like, but it weren't. What a subject!
Is it newly called edging? Because I've never heard.
I've never heard it called edging. I just
Joe, can you Google it and see if it used to have?
You want me to Google edging?
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
On your laptop?
Well, actually not, but yeah.
What did edging used to be called before it was called edging?
It's going to come up with bush stuff, isn't it? Not that bush stuff.
No.
I mean like garden stuff.
No, they don't have bushes anymore. That was the 80s. That was the 80s.
Edging isn't harmful, but it's possible that it could cause epididymal hypertension, commonly known as blue balls.
Yeah, because
you just build it back up again.
But who's pressing the button?
Edging. The
I'd have to
practice
press it,
of
'cause it's-
controlling or delaying orgasm has been referred to by various terms. You're going to
Including?
hate
Go on.
the first one. This is a new one. Gooning, surfing. It's also known as peeking and teasing. Historically, it has been described as the stop-start method.
Yeah, that's what I've heard it as, the stop-start method.
So, like, I hope that the person I'm just about to name isn't upset with me when I say who first ever do you remember who introduced me to edging? Did I ever tell? Because the person that introduced you to it was me,
Right.
but the person who told me about edging, as it's now known,
Yeah.
was, drum roll please, Abs from Five.
Really?
Yeah. So random that that's the guy, but he was just, one day he just went to me years and years and years ago, before we left and all that, like before all the sort of fallout and then back in and all that. He was the person that told me about it. He said, "You got to try it, man. It's amazing." And I said, like, and he was like, "Yeah, the bit." And he told me, like, press the button, and he said, like, you have to sort of press it quite hard. And it's amazing, because the way I look at it is like, imagine having, this is how my brain works, like, so you had a straw or a hose, because you got it like that and you stop the flow.
Yeah.
So if you get a hose and you twist it, it can't come out.
Yeah.
And
But where does it go?
so it stays in the hose, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't come out the other end, it stays. So, like, if you've got a tap on,
Yeah.
you've got a tap on
Yeah.
your hose at home now,
Yeah.
and you've got a thing on the end of it where you spray like a, what do you call that?
The spray.
nozzle, yeah.
Nozzle.
So if you
that's
take that
not on,
nozzle
I've
off,
got a trigger,
yeah.
yeah.
If it just flows, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if you
Loads
put the
of
thing
cum.
on and don't press the trigger, nothing comes
so the
out.
water's flowing, but it's stopped.
See, I know about the button. I know exactly what you mean, and it's the
in
undercarriage between your balls and your bumhole.
I think it's called the gooch.
But you can actually not. You can just not come. You can stop before you come, and then go again. You don't have to press the magic button.
No.
You have to be really mentally strong.
Well, no, because listen, if you're a girl listening to this,
Yeah.
or hopefully you're a woman, not a girl, because girls are not allowed to listen to, young girls are not allowed to listen to this, or young boys. If you're a woman listening to this, you don't want to stop the ejaculation because it's.
So
feels great.
are you touching magic button whilst penetration is still happening?
I haven't done it for years.
No, but is that the idea?
Yeah. So when I tried it,
Yeah.
the way
You just carried on thumping away, and then you
You
went,
can't say
hold on
thump.
a minute, and you went, I'm just doing it. And she's like, are you fingering yourself? And you went, no, magic button.
No. Kerry was fully aware.
Right.
I said, Abs said this mental thing about this button, blah, 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 press it. And she was like, get it pressed.
Get me the remote control for that button.
Get it pressed. So, I'm there.
Yeah.
And
it worked.
Having a cuddle, yeah. And like, bum, 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 bum. Oh my God, like, that feeling where you go.
Just about to come.
Just about to come.
Face go, oh. Yeah.
No.
And then you go, oh, I'm all right now. And then bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Does it not get back to the coming bit really quickly, or do you start again?
It was a long time ago. I can't remember. But no. Like, so you press it.
Press it hard, yeah.
The weird thing is I keep on.
I'm just keeping eye contact.
If people on YouTube, I'm really sorry that I keep on doing that.
Just press it.
No, because I think, like, I want to show people where it is. So listen.
We're trying to get the views up.
Right,
I reckon that would do it.
Okay. If you're wondering where it is, right? So take your finger.
Yeah.
And go and put it right on your sack.
Yeah.
And move your finger back. If you get to your arsehole,
You've gone too far.
You've gone too far.
Literally.
Do a U-turn.
Yeah.
Turn round, come back. It's in the middle.
Of
your.
You feel it because
arsehole.
And you're the bottom, the beginning of your scrotum.
Yeah.
But you'll know you've got the right place because it's quite a specific feeling, isn't it? It's not
a big red button that says, please
Press here.
Please press here.
It's not like if you press your arm and you go, oh yeah, I can feel it. It's an actual, you can feel it. It's a feeling. It's a different feeling than anywhere in your body when you press it. You will know you've pressed the right bit.
I think it feels like
Yeah,
That
maybe.
bit-
Yeah, maybe in. Yeah,
I
maybe,
think it feels like the bit in between.
Yeah, that's true.
Hang on. Oh no, that's made me come. Oh, that's no, don't press that if you're out for lunch. Because what it is, if you press the wrong one, you've got that one that stops and this one. Oh no, okay. I've fucking done it again.
Oh, I've got confused again.
Oh God! Don't press that in the school playground. Oh God! Everywhere.
Well, okay.
Yeah, don't get them too confused.
Crying again.
Don't.
Yeah, be careful with your buttons.
No.
Be careful with your buttons. Too many buttons.
No, what's actually funny is you say that bit in between your thumb
Yeah.
and your index finger.
Yeah.
That can stop a migraine. That can help you if you've got a migraine.
There's something in this.
No, there is. You can stop you from getting a migraine. So I can't remember someone I know went, oh, you got a migraine, do this. And they pressed really, really hard not on my gooch. Really weird. Pressed between the thumb and the
You got rid of your migraine.
Got rid of my migraine.
And you went, oh my God,
instantly.
I'm coming now. And I went, oh, I've got another button here. Press this one. Wow. So you could do it for 15 minutes, an hour, or a few hours. So you could just keep going doing this method. But eventually your brain will take over and go, mate, you need to come now.
But, right, so listen, if we're talking on a public forum about coming, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Right? It feels incredible.
Incredible feeling.
Right? Now,
I reckon better for us.
no. No.
Don't you think?
If you get, no, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Kerry will sometimes, I can't say this. I can.
You're doing it, so let's go.
Like if you get the right spot, you're there. Like, and
Yeah.
don't stop. And then if you get that full,
Yeah.
then you're
Then
like,
you go mental.
But then you as the man, you're like,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
am so good at this
Yeah.
shit, blah blah. But if you're in that spot,
And you know when you're in that moment as well, it's
Yeah.
very obvious.
But if you're in that spot and then you move slightly and get out of that spot, they're like you've pressed the button for them. You've basically, you're just about to make them come.
Yeah.
And this is terrible, isn't it?
Orgasm.
Yeah, you're just about to make them orgasm, and then you move the spot. That goes. So that's it's
Yeah.
the same feeling. So
Because their orgasms are built, aren't they? They build and then they explode, which as does it in a way, but for us it's quite difficult to break that, isn't it? It's like I'm going to cut, even if there's an earthquake outside, I'm still going to come.
well, this is the thing about the button thing, which I found quite difficult, is that that's what you're building to. All of the. Because it's quite hard work sometimes.
Yeah.
The old, you're doing
In the heat.
So you're putting in an effort, aren't you?
You're putting in a shift.
And you get to that bit where everything starts to feel a bit funny and feel amazing, and then you go,
Yeah.
you pull the face.
Yeah.
Which they don't need to see that face, do they?
No.
Like, I would prefer to go like...
Flip them over, that's So...
I honestly, I
Is it-
hope my kids never listen to this.
Is it the same, Joe, in the world of gay sex? Would it be the same thing that you would? Because it's going to be the same for anybody, isn't it? If you've got somebody there that's got a cock and is going to come, the button's going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Have you tried it, Joe?
It doesn't stop working if you're gay.
No. What I meant was the logistic.
The gays haven't got the button. It doesn't work like that.
It's a straight only button. Yeah.
Logistically, it would work, but then of course it would. So, is it something? Have you tried this? Have your partners tried this, Joe? Is this a thing?
Yeah,
in
and
your world?
there's another side as well.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
But there's another button on the other side.
On the other side,
In the arsehole?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the G spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the G spot's up your arse, isn't it?
So,
Why have they put that there?
Well, but it means that actually the only people doing it right are Joe and his friends. We're doing it wrong.
But
Because our G spot is up our arse.
Yeah, but and women.
sorry.
And women?
No.
No, women's are where we know they are, just a bit further up.
Just because my boyfriend does listen to this podcast, there's no Joe and his friends.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant your friends as in a community.
Yeah. So we do have that button. All of us men have it.
So does that mean in a gay relationship, if you are...
You got two buttons, you fucking bastard.
No, we have as well.
You've got
We
it.
just-
You just
but
don't use it.
We don't use one of them.
No, so
Apart
they've
from
got
that one
access
awful
to
time
it.
that you had a
sorry, I'm
prostate
just going to
exam.
go into gay sex now for a little bit. What if... are you comfortable talking about this, Joe?
Yeah.
What if?
I just sat and listened
Talking
to
about
you.
gay sex and all.
It's happened to me.
I'm more than happy to talk about this. When you do gay sex and you are the...
I don't think... Stop calling it gay sex.
Well, no, all right. When you're having sex, right, as a gay guy,
Yeah.
what is the person receiving getting a double... are they getting a bigger orgasm than me and Scott because they're getting the normal one that comes out their cock and one from their bum with their G-spot? That's what I'm trying to say.
So it's some people are really good at doing it, and some people are not. But you, why does Scott look like that?
I think he's nervous about my line of questioning.
I just don't know. What?
It's because we're normally on the radio.
I don't know. It's just because the way you just delivered, you went, are they getting double? Because like you come in and the one up their arse.
Well, no, because the coming that we know from our, member, the ejaculation,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
But if they're also getting an orgasm from their G-spot as well,
We need to rethink our lives.
They're doubling.
Yeah.
They're doubling up. And that's what I'm saying.
As far as I know,
Yeah.
because I've never had it done, obviously. But as what I've heard from people is that if
He's the
they
giver.
have,
He's the giver, yeah?
Yeah.
I knew that anyway. I got that.
if they have managed to, so it's possible for the person receiving to come without touching
Because of
themselves
just
at
the
all.
G-spot.
Yeah, and
Right,
I've heard
okay.
from them.
Oh no,
people,
I know. No, I know
that it
this.
feels
Yes.
so much better than anything else.
So they are
yes.
just obviously lying there enjoying the moment, but because of the G-spot penetration, which
Yeah.
is up their bums, they ejaculate like they would have done if they were the giver,
Yeah,
but without having
apparently
to do
better.
anything, so it'd
Yeah.
be more intense.
Yeah. So that we have buttons. Yeah, we definitely have buttons.
Wow. And women's orgasms, because isn't a woman's vagina? I'm not asking anybody specifically because I don't. I think I've read this before. It's an inside-out cock, isn't it?
What?
The woman's vagina is basically a cock, but inside
Inverted.
out. Yeah, an inverted cock. Because of what we talked about before, where we're all built with the same stuff, and then it's folded, and then things happen, and that
Yeah.
happens, and that happens. But that's what I've heard that it's literally that's why it fits so well.
Right. Okay. It's not.
Can we Google that, Joe? Because I'm sure that's
not,
what
though.
I've...
It's not.
And it's just clear your search history before you leave.
It's not just.
Yeah, but it's an inside...
Incognito mode. Here we go.
Incognito mode. I don't know what that means. Is that...
What?
It's incognito mode.
No, what is incognito mode?
Oh, it's very good. You look more believable than me. It's where you can Google shit without anyone finding
Is that
out.
what you've just done, Joe?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I just.
But it's an
go for it.
inverted penis.
It's not just an inverted penis.
Well, no, it's got other magic stuff like buttons.
Yeah. So apparently,
Yeah.
because people obviously transgender,
Yeah.
it's not as easy as just flipping it inside out.
Yeah.
But there's
Gonna smart a
the
little.
same, the same working things. So they just they do a bit of trickery, but they pretty much do turn it inside out. And then
little bit of trickery.
Yeah.
There you go. Funny.
I don't think they just reach in and grab it and pull it out. And
No,
go,
but
Basically, it's like having a double-sided jacket.
one's
Denim on one
waterproof,
side,
yeah.
and leather on the other.
So you go, do you know what?
Fancy.
I fancy a
I'm going to have a cock tonight. Let's pull that out. But I understand that for transgender, and that's how they do the workings for that. And I
I
get
know.
that.
There's a girl online who used to be a boy, now a girl.
Yeah.
And at full transition.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what they done. They did like I can't remember her name, but she's now got a vagina, like
Yeah.
full vagina.
But I think that transgender aside, I think that a woman's vagina is an inside-out penis. I think that's what we all start the same way, and then we grow genetically the way we're going to grow. So I think. So obviously, then if they're doing an operation for a transgender person, then obviously that would be what they do. They go, right, we'll just do what it was before it
It does
turned
make
into what it
sense
is.
to why they can be cocks sometimes.
Or women.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It does. It makes sense. Now.
Yeah.
It poses a question.
What question, Joe?
Well, because
I've got fucking hundreds.
I've got so many.
remember you said about when you was talking about the fact that everybody starts female and then
Yeah.
at some point towards the end the you know the
chromosomes kick
yeah,
in.
and then by then we've already got boobs and stuff.
Yeah.
So does at some point in the pregnancy does it just they just
Well, I think that
this
seriously,
falls out now.
Seriously, I think that's why it is an inverted. Either our penis is an inverted vagina or a vagina is an inverted penis, whichever way you look at it. But
I'm slightly confused because if we all by that way, if we all start out as females,
and
then whatever happens at whatever point in the pregnancy,
I don't know if we all start out females or just generic, and then I can't remember.
What I'm saying is, but if it is an inverted penis, where are the balls?
Oh yeah, that's true.
What
Maybe they've got balls inside them that they don't even know.
I was going to say, are you looking to trade into, you know?
No, I'm quite happy.
Do you fancy the periods?
Mate,
and
if I had a vagina, mate, you'd never see me. I'd be like, is Chris coming out? No, I'm staying in tonight. What are you doing?
Seeing what I can fit up there.
We would, wouldn't we? It would be a really stupid thing for them to give us one of them.
No, as Kerry, I'm sure. Well, listen, if this is the bit that offends her, Kerry has said if she was a man, she said she'd go around seeing what she could put it in, she'd whack it about.
Who would do that?
Well, no, but she
like vacuum cleaners and stuff.
Yeah, but no, she's saying she would 100
dog food. She's
saying 100% she would. You know, she would enjoy whacking it about and sticking it in things.
Yeah.
Right? Now, and I'm going to be honest and say, if I was a female for the day, one, you wouldn't see much of me, and I'd be like, oh, see if that fits.
I agree with you. I would definitely be. I'd be playing with my tits quite a lot. I would be literally in the mirror all day.
I'd be seeing if I could get them bad boys in my mouth. I would. No, you're lying.
No, I'm agreeing.
Yeah, you're lying. As the listener, you're lying if you're going that you wouldn't finger yourself all day. You would.
Yeah, it's true. What are you doing, Scott? You could do the podcast. I'm not at the moment, Chris. I've just been given a fanny. Oh, you fingering yourself all day? I am, mate. What about Tuesday? Yeah, it should be fine for Tuesday. That would be how the conversation went, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'd go,
can I come round and have a go?
I'd draw the line there. I would only be... but no, I would. I'd be like...
I'd be gay for you then.
I'd be like Cucumber.
Get a fanny.
I'd be like Cucumber. Let's try all variety. Let's get the big one. Let's try that. Oh, no.
Sainsbury's.
Oh, bridge too far. That one.
Yeah.
That one. I'd see if I could split it.
You'd be in Sainsbury's when you're picking up cucumbers, saying to the nearest one, have you tried one of these? This one's amazing.
You'd be chopping up the salad going, why is there cut lines on this cucumber? Marker pen.
Right, but anyway, that's taken us on it. But yeah, if you haven't tried it, try it.
Give it a go. And let us know how you got on. Ace of the Men, letter E, is edging. And we are going to lock that into the not just yet. Hold on. Now we're going to lock it in. No, not yet. Now we're locking it in. And it's in the A to Z of Men forever under the letter E. So the A to Z of Men, letter E, was for edging.
No.
Children, death, edging. And we will obviously have another word next week, which will be F, which I'd imagine will be fingering.
But think about this, right? And I think about this podcast.
Yeah.
And this is genuinely why I love it so much. And I'm sure if you're a listener to the podcast, which you're listening now, I think that's why people want to listen to this show.
Yeah.
Because how can you go from talking about children and the magic of children and then the sadness that you went through and what you bravely spoke about.
And you and Kerry with Sue.
And then to talk about death and like how terrible that is to edging. and it's all part of the same.
It's the same podcast. And it's why we always find it a bit weird when we're entering awards, which we've just done. And when we're doing the where do you want your podcast to sit, and we've put comedy. If somebody was checking and go, well, just check they've put it in the right category and listen to episode C, they would think you're in the wrong category.
No, you're in the wrong category.
But then you listen to this one, you go, actually, it was quite funny. Informative.
Yeah.
We talked about everything.
Yeah.
But funny. Right, name game today is, as we already know, Elton John.
So I should start then,
It's your turn to
so I will go with the one I teased earlier.
Go on.
Elton John. If he was a singer, he would be called Elton Song.
Like that. Elton John likes a bit of the ganja. That's Elton Bong.
Very good.
Thanks.
Very good. Joe.
Elton John. Waits when he's edging. That's Elton Long.
Horrible thought.
Elton.
Yeah.
Elton John. Pressed the one on his finger. Made him come. That's Elton Wrong.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. Elton John, he's up for a big award. That's Elton Gong.
Ooh. Elton John. A proper scam artist. That's Elton Con.
Elton John likes to have sex. That's Elton Dong.
D-O-N-G.
Dong, a dong, your dong.
Yeah, Dong, that's right, because it's similar to what I'm just about to say. Elton John, he's a mafia boss. That's Elton Don.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Elton John. See you later. That's Elton Gone.
Elton John. Sometimes he likes to do cross-dressing. That's Elton Thong.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh.
That's
That's very good. Elton John, he uses apparatus to get the salad out of the bowl. That's Elton Tong.
Yeah, that's good.
I literally pulled that out of the bag.
Elton John loves a spacey film. That's Elton Tron.
Oh,
That's good.
I mean, I think
That's good.
I think I might be out. Elton John. Elton John. He likes laying in the sunshine. That's Elton Shon.
Sean.
He went to he's shot to fame. That's Elton Shon.
Okay, you could have that. Elton John, he is friends with a big chimpanzee. That's Elton Kong.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Have that?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Fucking hell.
This is the longest we've ever done. I've hit the button. I've hit the magic button.
Elton John. See him there in the distance. That's Elton Yon.
I don't know what that word means.
Yonder.
Oh, right, okay.
That I'm literally pulling shit. Like, literally haven't got anything left.
Elton John likes a fundraiser. That's Elton Thon.
Telephone.
What? Oh,
Yeah, Thon. Yeah, you can have that.
Yes. This is the longest. This is.
Elton John is the chairman of the greatest football club in the world. That's Elton John. So I'm out.
I've won.
yeah.
I've won.
Elton.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we've had anymore. We've done that many that I don't even
we've done a
remember.
lot.
Have I won for the last couple of weeks?
You've won that. That's yours. Elton John is the name game today. Thank you very much. I think that was Karen and Kerry's word suggestion for the name
Disclaimer:
game.
I don't know whether he's a cross-dresser or not.
He's a flamboyant dresser.
He's flamboyant.
Very flamboyant. Okay, chrisandscott@gmail.com if you want to catch up with us. If you want to
Tell us about your. Email us while you're pressing your button. Tell us if it works.
tell us, don't be on the phone while you're performing.
You can do. You won't get cum on your buttons, will you? Because
get the app. I've got an app now. It's a lot easier.
Whole new meaning of sticky keys, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, chrisandscott@gmail.com. You can catch up on the socials as well. A to Z of Men Pod. And this episode, which you're listening to now on the...
sponsored by Buttons.
Cadbury's Buttons. They would love this.
Yeah.
They'd be all over this.
Yeah.
They'd be going, oh my God. And the brown buttons. That would work.
Yeah, it works.
We'll be on YouTube, depending on when you might be watching this on YouTube, but we'll be on YouTube on the Tuesday, and this dropped on the Monday. So if you're listening to this on Monday, tomorrow you can watch all of Scott trying to press his button on the television. Until next week, and in fact, till later on this week with a bonus episode. Have an amazing time. See ya.
Bye.